this is just one layer to a very complex onion, and we try to rationalize everything and try to explain it with like religion and all these ideas to make ourselves comfortable with this. Because we don't know what the fuck's going on. Isn't that what the bottom line is we try to act like we do, but really no one knows what the fuck we're doing. Like, what's the point of doing any of this?
We try to figure it out and talk to each other about these kind of things. We're like, oh, we don't know what's going on. And I get mad at people who just assume, oh, this is what's going on, this is how it is. Because I feel like if you do the research, there's so much mystery out there. It's just like...
If you don't question things, so many people are...
You're locking yourself in that box or that pig cage you were talking about.
Yeah. Gates shutting. Well, so many people, they get upset with you when you even question, like, things that are just understood. Like, whether it's government, like, oh, why do we have taxes? Because you have to pay taxes, you know. Like, whether it's religion, it's like, why do you believe? Oh, it's in the Bible. It's like, well,
where did that come from?
But like, whenever you sometimes people get so upset when you question ideas, and it's like, you should at least be able to explain it. Like, if someone's asking you a real question and questioning your philosophy on something, at least be able to back it up calmly and not get fucking all pissed off that someone's questioning it.
Yeah. Oh. The fight or flight sense kicks in, and that's never good.
It's like, yeah, motherfucker.
When you're feeling like you're being attacked, it means you're fearful of something. You fear something bad's gonna happen to you, so you got to defend against it or flee from it. But if you're like thinking intelligently about something and someone approaches you with a question, it won't feel like an attack. You're just like, oh, you're trying to understand this too.
Or it's a different opinion, and you're like, oh.
And sometimes it's useful, sometimes it's racist or terrible.
It's hard to let your guard down because, I feel like our natural tendency is to try to rationalize and understand things. So you want to think, like, I got this. Like, I know what's going on. And especially as you get older, I feel like you get more into that trap, or more people do.
Yeah.
Because when you're 30, you can't ask the same questions a 5-year-old asks, even if you're thinking about the same question. Like, if you're going on a factory tour with a bunch of little kids and you're really curious about, like, what something's doing, you might be like, I don't want to ask that question and sound like a fucking idiot. Like,
how does electricity work?
Yeah, little kid, like, how did that thing get to there? It's like, oh, and then the person explains it, and you're like, oh, that's how it does it.
You give a kid $1, like, yeah, keep asking.
But yeah, seriously, we don't like to admit that we don't understand things.
No, I don't know. It's a little bit of pride sometimes, I think. We talked about in the first episode, ego. It's like people don't want to be wrong. And we admitted, like, oh, we're going to be wrong a lot. Or we're just trying to figure it out or just talk about it.
Yeah, if you don't have these conversations, I just don't understand where things go. Like, where do things progress from here?
They don't. I think people get happy there. And they don't want change. And then they vote Republican. No, I'm just kidding.
They vote the right way.
Yeah.